What is happening, Magnusites? I ran into this on Star Wars Theories Twitter page. This is what the post says before we take a look at the video. George Lucas, I can't even talk. It's George Lucas. George Lucas coming back to Star Wars would be an amazing thing. I hope it happens. You can find my interview with Roger Christian on my channel. Always such a pleasure speaking and learning from him. Are you ready? Here's the thing. Remember when I was talking about, the other day about Zack Snyder, the hate that he gets? I was talking about how the hate is it's unwarranted. He shouldn't get the hate that he gets. And I was talking about how there's other different directors out there that get hate, like Michael Bay gets hate. And I was talking about how, it's the tribalism of the fans. You have Nolan fans, that they just think he's just such a genius. But then you got the other side where people are like, yeah, he thinks he's real smart. He just made a boring movie. It's just all this different type of stuff that circulates about directors and stuff. And I forgot. George Lucas, arguably the GOAT of getting hated on as a director after the prequels. I mean, good Lord. I didn't know how much fans hated the prequels or had a problem with it until I really got into YouTube. Because I liked all three of them. I liked the first one. Jar Jar was too much, though. Too much. And Maul should have been in it more. The second one, I found it fair. Yoda saved the movie. The Yoda fight saved the movie because the movie was boring. I remember sitting like this in the theater, and then I saw Yoda walking in, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, is he gonna fight? Like, the crowd erupted. You could hear crickets the whole movie. Soon as Yoda walked in and started fighting, the crowd erupted. And the last one, I liked. It was dark, it was sad, but I liked it, and it's arguably the greatest lightsaber battle in there, period. So, I didn't really have, too much of a problem with it. He let me down with that second one a lot, but I didn't realize the hate that the man got. Now, we're going to take a look at it. I promise. We're going to look at it. Now, also with this whole thing with Iger, I had heard that with him backing Disney during this whole thing that happened, this whole, Nelson Peltz fight for power, this proxy war on the board, he backed him. But a lot of people said, this doesn't sound like George. They think maybe his wife put out the statement. But then there was someone else, and I don't know if it was theory, but someone else was saying that he owed Iger because Iger backed him at a time when people weren't really backing him. So he said, I owe you type of thing. So they think that he came out the woodwork to help him because he owed him one. He called in the favor. I don't know, but the thing is this. Love George Lucas. As a director, I don't know him, you know what I mean? But I love him. He's brought a lot of joy to my life. He comes back. As long as they don't W-O-K-E it up, I'm good. Because I've wanted to see his spin and taste on what they've been doing. All right. Are you ready?
I think he's coming back, I'm pretty sure now that he's doing a series. I think that they're now bringing him into the fold. From what I hear, because there's a Star Wars live action series coming, and I've got a strong suspicion that George will have something to do with that. That's what I'm thinking is, and I might be prophesying.
I was going to see, look at him, see his face.
I've heard and read, and I don't know from...
He is in his childhood world right now.
That might happen, because you've seen, he's been very physically present there. He's been down on the sets and everything.
Mm.
And Dave Filoni has done such an incredible job of being George and bringing back everything that George.
He's. I always say, and Dave gets a lot of flack just as George did, but he is the only sort of the closest thing we have to George there. I think Jon Favreau does a good job too. I don't know.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
a few of the projects there, but
yeah, I've got my issues. They've both done pretty good. Boy, all we can do is hope. A new hope. Do we have a new hope now? All we can do is hope. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. If he does come back, it's not going to matter if they do the same things that they've been doing. Even to bring back the great George Lucas, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. Would I watch? Yeah. I review this stuff. And my curiosity to see if, what he would do and what they're going to do is going to be there. I told you guys, I'm probably only going to stop making videos about it, about everything that's going on when I fully lose interest. I told you at this point, see, before I was always making videos with, it would be hit or miss with Disney, and then it got to a point to where it was just miss. So you go from a Marvel fan after Endgame to this hit or miss stuff, and then you go to the Marvel fan that's hoping it's going to get better. And now I'm at a point to where I'm just in intrigue of the downfall. And as a fan, I am talking about it and documenting it and just showing you my experience as a Marvel fan, as a Star Wars fan, as a Indiana Jones fan, as a Disney fan even, of this downfall. And you get to see it. It's all documented. You get my reactions. You get my true thoughts as a fan. No shilling, no selling out. You just get the real me. And like wrestling, I will only stop when I totally have no iota of energy to talk about it ever again. The Rock recently brought me back. Have I been watching it fully? No. But he's definitely got me interested in it again, even though he's gone. He's got me interested in Roman Reigns and Cody and a few of the other people that I've seen here and there. So am I back full time? No. But my feet are definitely in the water. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my reaction to this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Get over to Star Wars Theory and subscribe. He's probably the best Star Wars channel that I've ever seen on YouTube. Period.